Action. All right. Hello, everyone. As promised, we are interviewing a actor who has played Hawkeye previously in a movie. Please, everyone, give us a big round of applause.
Wait, hold on. My mom wants it. I'll be right back. My bad.
I was just about to say, get ready for the one, the only, Two Dogs and a Dingo.
Yes, it is me, Two Dogs and a Dingo. Coming back at ya. Let's go. I have played Hawkeye, and I will play him again. Ooh,
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
Wait, so are we having Jeremy Renner on or not?
Yeah, we're having Jeremy Renner on, right?
Yeah, actually, I'm Wormy Jenner, so,
Wormy Jenner. That's the name of his penis.
I played Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
And of course, with me is the wonderful, the beautiful, the amazing Daddy Jake. I mean, the Sam statement.
Oh, man.
Who is not
fuck
talking.
is
Sam?
And
Are you there?
you're breathing into your mic.
My mic is literally like five like meters away from me.
You're using the metric system now? What's up with that?
This
We're
is
American.
fucking America.
Oh,
You use the type of measurements we use or get the fuck out.
I'm sorry. You're right.
Keep America right.
My mic is currently 1.5 football fields away from me. 2.5 Big Macs.
What does that mean?
That's how Americans measure. 2.5 Big Macs.
Yeah, football. Go Tom Brady.
I hate Tom Brady.
I only bet on him because he always wins me bets. That's the reason why he's my favorite football player. I don't like sports. I just pay attention to Tom Brady because he wins me bets.
Who's sharing their screen? Oh, that's...
You're
sharing your face.
you ever just watch Tom Brady and like his family, his son's right here, and he's like, I won.
That again, yay!
Yeah,
Tom Brady's a mouth kisser.
I got that on video.
Let's go. It's okay. I love that joke.
Let's go!
He mouth kisses his son. It's true.
All right. Let's get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Potato chips. All right. Hello, everyone. As promised, we do have the guest we were bringing up last episode, the one,
Jeremy
the
Renner.
only, Jeremy Renner. Say hello.
Hi, guys. Go to my store at jeremyrenner.com at Amazon something and use my app, the Jeremy Renner app.
And listen to my shitty band that I had that really wasn't successful.
Yes, listen to... Actually, wait a second. Oh, no. Do I actually have... Oh, I have the medicine saved on my songs to swing to, so I'm going to have to fight you for saying that. I'm joking. And, of course, with me, I'm Two Dogs and a Dingo.
Yeah.
And with me, as another guest on this amazing, amazing podcast, is the Sam Statement.
Hello.
Yeah, so,
We are all chills now.
This is our first channel collaboration that we've done. They also have a wonderful podcast called The Sam Statement here on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you want to check that out.
The Sam Statement's a little bit more, like, straight to the point and, like, very, like, we're not allowed to say fuck, but we can say fuck here, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can say fuck.
Let's go!
That's how
We can't fucking swear on the Sam Statement, but we can fucking swear here, so let's go.
Yeah, exactly. As long as you're not saying anything that's going to get you put in prison, I think it's fine.
Oh, buddy, too late. That's all I've written down here.
Oh, shit. Yeah, just don't say anything against women or minorities or gays. You just don't. That's all I recommend.
Or Wicket from Return of the
You know
Jedi.
what they say about, if you eat 1 apple a day, Dr. Way, 2 apples a day, makes you gay. That's all
Oh
I
yeah.
gotta say.
Yo, my doctor was lying to me the entire time.
Oh my god.
Wait a second.
Man,
Did your doctor shove his arm up your ass too?
Yes. Yes.
Oh shit.
I mean, at first I thought it was weird, but then I found out I was going for a dental scrub, so I was like, wait a second.
Did your doctor give you suppositories with like no name and no reason at one point, saying they'd clear your headaches? Because that's what she did.
My doctor gives me a headache.
Yeah, same here.
My doctor gives me head.
She's like a female Johnny Sins.
Oh, wait. Your doctor's a female? What the heck? I just got cheated.
I have some old dude who looks like Bernie Sanders.
No, I have like some 60-year-old woman.
That's hot.
I was pretty confused whenever I had to get fondled when I was. I was pretty fucking.
He took your virginity.
Yeah, what you know, when you ever have, when you got to get fondled when you're like 4 years old, you're pretty confused.
She's like looking at the thing, and it says, "Are you sexually active?" And it says no. And she goes, "We can fix that, honey."
Oh, dude.
Yeah, always answer that.
Just got
Always
so
answer
quiet.
That's what my
Fuck.
grandpa said.
All right, well, it doesn't matter. This is a special episode anyway, so I think we can keep that in.
Yes.
We'll see how Jake edits this episode. They're usually like 46 minutes long, so we'll see. I actually we haven't even posted the last episode yet. I don't
Yeah, we have.
We have? All right.
You would know if you watched
What's this
it.
podcast called?
I did watch the podcast, but I didn't fucking like pay attention to my subscription feed.
Cause you're subscribed to like.
Wait, what's the podcast?
I'll send it through the chat. Matt subscribed to like half the U.S. population.
I think Jake, I think you're a little too much. I think you're like really behind on that. I think there's a lot more. Maybe half the world's population.
So I was looking just in case there's another Jake and not Jake Sims. I was looking on Hellseeker's subscription to like his subscriptions, and it took me like half an hour to reach the bottom. And I'm like, well, I guess there's no Jake. But then again, I wasn't really paying attention. The Amazing Podcast. Whoa. Poggers.
That's it. Yeah.
Kind of sounds like a porn website, but
It kind of
we
does.
need to
Yeah.
test that.
Well, Jake just kind of phoned in because we didn't know what the fuck to name it, so I just.
Anything can be if you try hard enough.
Yeah.
See?
Of course. Yeah.
Honestly, don't know why our podcast is called The Sam Statement,
Mm-hmm.
but it is.
It's a pretty good show if you guys want to check it out. It's only rivaled by this podcast. So.
Well, we're rivals now. I'm leaving the call. Goodbye.
Forgot we were recording.
No.
No, in quality.
All right, someone start off with their number 10 spot for the.
Yeah,
well, we haven't even
yeah.
announced what.
Yeah.
We're doing.
So basically, again, I mean, I get it's a podcast, so we're gonna be rambling. We'll probably release an unedited version and then we'll release an edited version. That might be better. So basically, tonight we're gonna be doing our top 10 most anticipated Marvel, DC, and Star Wars projects. So projects means movies and shows. No video games though, unfortunately. We'll probably do a video game one if this does well. But we decided to do it. So one of us are gonna do our 10th, and then the next person's gonna do 10, and we're gonna rotate just so people have to watch the whole thing, so they know what our number ones are.
Did you guys do dishonorable mentions and honorable mentions?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
We can.
like
Yeah, we can.
Okay, yeah, just write down one honorable mention, one dishonorable mention.
Yeah, just write that down.
Oh, one.
That'd be
Dang,
easy.
I gotta narrow this down.
Oh, you can have as many as you want. I mean, you can have everything that's been announced.
Okay, well, for my first honorable mention, literally everything.
All right. Let me read my honorable mentions first. I'll go first. So my three honorable mentions are Loki, Secret Invasion, and Kenobi. Kenobi almost made the list, but I just couldn't fit it in here. And then my dishonorable mention is Miss Marvel.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of Kamala Khan. Fun fact.
That's racist.
Yeah, that's
It has
No,
nothing to
no,
do with
no,
being
no.
Middle
No,
Eastern.
you know what? I don't know if you guys have ever watched our podcast. Every time Sam gets a chance, Sam's like, okay, guys, here's every single reason why I hate every single strong female in the comic books. Oh, Jane
Yeah.
Foster Thor. And then Sam paused the stream and was just like, Dennis, I hate Jane Foster Thor with a passion. If I could kill one person.
So do I. Yeah. I hate
I would
Modern
rather her die
Harley
from cancer than become Thor. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
Same here. Yeah, I hate modern Harley Quinn. Classic Harley Quinn's one of my favorite characters. I fucking hate modern Harley Quinn. And one of the reasons why my profile picture is Punchline is because it's protest. But at the same time, I also just think it's, hey, an attractive comic drawn female that can kind of work as my new profile picture. Let me just Photoshop a watch.
Invader behind her.
Let me just Photoshop a watch button. Have her on the planet Mustafar, put Darth Vader and Jason Voorhees behind her, and that's that.
You know what? I'm laughing at the absurdity of yours, but mine's literally a Lego Boba Fett holding the New Testament Bible. Okay, so
I thought that was Cobb Vanth, actually.
my Twitter was called Vanth for a while, but after I found out that Boba Fett in Legends was a devout Christian, I was like, okay, I need to spread the word.
Christianity.
Yeah, I need to spread the word.
Star Wars?
I have the exact book. Here, I'll send you. You guys can do your dishonorable mentions and honorable mentions. I'll do mine last because I have to find this picture and just send it to you.
All right, Jake, you go.
Okay, my one honorable mention is Star Wars Visions, and my dishonorable mention is I Am Groot because no one likes Baby Groot.
No. Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know that was coming, to be honest. Is that like an animated series, or is that literally like...
I don't know. You might have to just watch and see. Or maybe you don't want to.
All right, Sam, you go.
All right, I have one dishonorable mention. It's Captain America, Captain Marvel 2, because Brie Larson. And then honorable mentions. I had Lightyear, Ahsoka, Blade, WandaVision, and Miss Marvel.
All right.
Damn.
Forgot about Blade.
I mean, but the whole slate.
Yeah,
Okay, before I go.
I think I would have put Captain Marvel 2 as my dishonorable mention, but I honestly fucking hate Kamala Khan, so...
So, real quickly, I'll do my honorables. The Suicide Squad looks fire, except for, hopefully they fix Harley Quinn. WandaVision, which was super close, but got overshadowed by two other things on my list. Dishonorable mention, I hope they fix it. But, as a figure and Lego collector, dude, the Eternals looks like the most bland, boring thing.
Yeah,
They all look the same.
I agree.
It's Power Rangers, but in space.
Yeah. The only figure that I'm somewhat interested in is Icarus, just because I kind of like the alternate head, and I think he's got the most interesting design.
Yeah.
But after that, they all look really fucking boring, and I love MCU figures, so it's kind of disappointing. But I have no interest in that movie.
They were going in such a amazing way with the movie designs for Taskmaster, Black Widow, Ronin, Iron Man, and then they just jumped off the deep end and said, "No, we're not going to do that for this movie, though."
Especially because the Eternals look so cool in the comics.
Absolutely. Hopefully the Black Knight looks good, but you never know.
Yeah,
And before we get on to our top 10, I linked a passage from a 1996 book called the Book of Bounty Hunters. Bounty Hunters, yeah. And it reads, Fett shook his head. This is after he took Slave Leia in because he didn't want to deny her from Jabba. Because he sat down in the corner. Wait, what? Facing her. Okay, I can't read. Facing her, moving carefully, and propped his rifle across his knees. He had. Carefully. His knees had been getting worse in recent years. Between those not married, said Fett, is immoral. And then shortly after this, Leia goes on to say, so is rape. And he goes, so is rape. And apparently in the Legends book, he is said to have a book near him. So all I'm saying is Boba Fett is a devout Christian to the New Testament.
The Book of Boba Fett.
That's why it's called the Book of Boba Fett. You just spoiled my next video, making a stop motion about him being a missionary.
You heard it here first, folks.
He's gonna make Jabba's into a Christian mission.
Let's go. Honestly, they can make like 10 hours of Boba Fett just flying in the slave one, going to someone's house and going, "Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?" And I would watch it.
Yeah, you know, I think they should make Boba Fett a Jehovah's Witness. I think that'd be even better.
No birthday parties.
I hope Boba Fett's either a devout Christian, a Jehovah's Witness, or a Mormon.
Funny, because like in canon and in the Legends canon, he's just such like he's so much a daddy's boy and not a bad person at all. Like he literally meets Han Solo later, and it's just like, yeah, no, I don't care anymore. But then like the new Star Wars comics have to try and make him badass, and they're like, oh, he kills people for fun.
Remember when he was a badass? Now he's just like a nice daddy's boy. That's it. I mean,
he can be badass when he wants to. I mean, if you see a stormtrooper, he's gonna like knock it away like a baseball. But other than that, you know, all I'm saying is, if he sees the Empire, he's gonna slay. But if he reads that book, he's gonna pray.
Guys, I just noticed. Speaking of Star Wars, we have 4 people, and that's enough for heroes versus villains.
Oh, baby!
All right.
Do I hear Battlefront 2 players?
Oh.
Well, my PS4's at my dad's house, so do I hear 2 divorced parents? That was sad.
I mean, mine probably should be divorced, but they're not.
That's even more
okay. Sad. Anyway, I don't know how to respond to that. Wow.
Because they argue all the fucking
wow.
time. And it's big.
What are your?
It's like a war zone.
What's your?
So what's you guys number 10?
What's your? Yeah.
All right. So my number 10. Let me look at it. My number 10, and it really hurt me to put this on here because this has been one of my favorite obscure characters since I was a kid. And my number 10 is Moon Knight. I can't fucking wait for this show because I screamed when they announced this because it's a very obscure character that I've known for most of my life. That's like Batman, but not Batman. And I was actually pretty excited when they announced that new Marvel Legends figure of him. I'm very proud to have him on my shelf. That was
nice.
That was one figure that took me a while to track down, and I just got it off Facebook.
Yeah, goddamn Walgreens.
No, I never saw one at a Walgreens, so it was probably for the best because, I mean, it's pretty badass. I had to make him an honorable mention on my list because it's just the Sunfire mold, but whatever. Yeah, so number 10 is gonna go to Moon Knight for me.
Okay, I'll go next because my number 10 is Moon Knight. Who can love Mark Spector? Honestly, he's pretty cool.
He's a cool character.
That's all I gotta say.
I mean, he's
like
Batman,
Marvel Batman, cool. But like different, kind of. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Jake.
All right. My number 10 is Lando. Because who doesn't like Donald Glover? If he will be Donald Glover.
25.
And
It's every time.
Yeah, why not? Why not Donald Glover at number 10?
Is Donald Glover or is it gonna have Roy D. Williams? Is my question.
So the color scheme of the logo thing makes me think young Lando.
Yeah.
To mean either animated with Billy D. Williams or just hopefully Donald Glover.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys are gonna hate me for my number 10. I completely forgot that Moon Knight was coming up, but then again, I'm also cautious because they described it as an Indiana Jones adventure. Which, if you read if you read those comics, it's like, wait a second, that's what it is. But I have faith. Mm-hmm. The only thing they've really messed up so far is the Inhumans. So my number 10 is going to go to the Snyder Cut. I know that's controversial because I know it's a big pick, but there's just so much like I think my hype for it kind of got a little bit like killed. Not bad, but like whenever they said that the Snyder Cut will not be continuing in its own universe, I was like, oh, come on. Because, that Justice League is basically a setup movie, to be honest. And that, like having that not set up anything is kind of dampening it. I'm so excited to see what it's a new age of movies where you can remake something that someone didn't get to finish. It's awesome.
All right, so just so I can have my quick little ramble about the Snyder Cut real quick. But basically, that was one of my honorable mentions, but I had to kind of move it somewhere into the list because I just remembered that existed. Trailer, I thought it was perfectly edited, and I thought it really made me hyped. Zack Snyder's one of my favorite directors. He directed one of my favorite movies, Watchmen. I think I'm excited to see this, and if it's anything like Watchmen, I think it's going to be incredible. Now, keep in mind, people, don't get triggered. The book was way better, so please don't kill me.
Oh. Now I gotta fight, and I'm joking.
The book was way better, but at the same time, I still loved the movie, so calm down. Because that movie's either like you love it or you hate it or you don't know. Like, again, my one Brie Larson friend, she hated the movie, but at the same time, she thought she's probably read the book more than I have, and I've read that book like 100 times. So
she looks like Brie Larson.
No, she doesn't look anything like Brie Larson. No, her hair is like red and blonde.
Imagine one day she wakes up and she slowly is transformed into Brie Larson.
So you're telling me
One
Scarlett
second.
Johansson?
Your hair looks a little lighter. Are you taller? Okay. Number 9s. Who wants to go? Should be Mr. Seeker, correct?
Yes. All right. Let me look real quick. I have my notes here. My number 9. All right. Yeah, this was like in my top 5, but I had to move it up, and that is mostly because it's kind of far away from what I can tell. And season 2 is, I think a safe ending for me for right now. Mando season 3. It's one of my favorite shows right now. However, I'm kind of content with how season 2 ended right now, but I know I'm gonna crave it after Book of Boba Fett comes out. However, I'm gonna leave it at number 9 right now because I don't know yet. But so far,
Yeah.
I'm excited for it, but not super excited for it.
This is like the most temporary list ever because with different things coming out, you're gonna get excited for different things.
Yeah, exactly. Like once WandaVision's like 2 days away, it's gonna be number 1 on my list.
Yeah, it's also probably that if that show ties into Doctor Strange in some way, you're gonna be wanting that. So temporary, guys. Everything is temporary. Death is eternal.
Elizabeth Olsen's in that show, and so that's the only reason it's on my list.
Who?
Elizabeth Olsen, Scarlet Witch.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
Number 9, Sam.
All right.
I did for my number 9. I did the Batman because
All right.
Pattinson's in it, and I love Robert Pattinson. The music was
Yay.
a banger, and it's Batman. So yeah.
All right. Spoiler warning, that's much lower down on my list. Like a lot lower down.
Things that are at the bottom of my list might be the most controversial things. To be honest,
I see.
One.
I think my top 5 will be agreed. I think it'll be universal in most of the fan bases actually. I think we'll see. We will see currently, because my opinion's totally the end all be all. We'll see. All right, Jake, you go.
My number 9 might be controversial. I bet some of you guys probably have it lower down the list. Doctor Strange 2. Because it's directed by Sam Raimi, and the first Doctor Strange is pretty decent. And he just Dennis just left the call, and now he's back.
Crazy.
Sorry about that. That opinion was so controversial. It killed me.
It's almost
I mean,
like-
I can't wait for Sam Raimi to direct, and we all know Bruce Campbell's going to show up as Mysterio. I'm calling it.
Oh, baby. That would be
Oh boy, yeah.
amazing. Oh boy, yeah.
I just rewatched all of those movies not too long ago. It was pretty fun.
I have an entire folder full of Raimi reaction memes from Evil Dead and Spider-Man. God, his movies are fantastic.
Yeah.
Even that one with the alligators.
He,
That new one.
he's one of my favorite directors, I gotta say.
Okay. My number 9, a little bit controversial mostly because probably, I don't know if any of you remembered it. Don't die on me. Don't leave the call. I left the call because my mic wasn't working. Into the Spider-Verse 2.
Oh yeah, I
I
forgot
don't even
about
really
that.
like the first one. The first one's like, it's overrated. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
Be left in dust.
The
That song's overrated.
That's his swinging songs.
Yes. So the only reason it's like super like high up on my list is because it's so far away and we have no idea what about it. Like that's the same reason I didn't put like other shows on here, because since we have no idea what direction they're going. I mean, like this could be like an ensemble movie, hopefully like the first, or it could be like more focused on different characters. We don't know. But just after playing Miles Morales, I just want more of the characters, so that's probably why it's it's on my list in general.
Once you
Oh god, I just read my list and realized you guys are gonna hate it.
My feelings on Spider-Verse 2. I completely forgot that was happening because I liked the first movie, but I think Homecoming and Spider-Man 2 are still so much better. And then I did just get that Stiltman Wave Miles figure, and it's pretty fucking awesome. So I mean,
yeah, I'm not sure if you immediately because I want to get him.
Yeah,
I really wish Stiltman wasn't a. Stiltman shouldn't be in Build-A-Figure.
Actually, I'm pretty excited for the Stiltman because it seems pretty new and interesting. So I think it'll look.
Here's what I'm doing. Here's what I'm doing. I'm not gonna be a scalper, but I'm gonna buy all the hand ninjas and then trade the ninjas for the legs. And I can have the tallest Stiltman. It's an endless cycle of getting Stiltman parts.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get at least probably 2 hand ninjas probably.
Yes.
I have 3 of the new stormtroopers, so I mean, I'm a bit of a novice army builder. I have 2 Sith troopers as well. I didn't know Trost was gonna be mediocre like that.
Oh. Especially because. Okay, I just realized Jake and Sam have no idea what I'm going to talk about here, but oh my god, if you've read the Captain Phasma novel, there's a character called Captain Cardinal who recently got his own figure. It's a Target exclusive because he's red.
Gosh, you always talk about this, Dennis. What you're talking about.
Captain Cardinal is one of the best, and that book in general is one of the best things to come out of the sequel trilogy. And the Sith Troopers just take that design, they juggle it a little bit, and then they toss it out the window 3 seconds in. I just knocked over a lamp next to me.
Yeah, I almost bought. I haven't read the Phasma book. I almost did, but it was like $20 when it came out, so I just never bought it.
Oh yeah.
But I had an interest in it, and then her character was completely tossed out of the window when Last Jedi came out, so that kind of made me.
Oh god.
Actually, I thought it was a dude.
She had so much potential, and I feel like if she was a dude, she probably would have had more screen time. Not trying to be sexist or anything.
Yeah, no. Here's the thing. Whenever Disney gets actual strong female characters, such as Phasma, who makes sense to be strong, Cara Dune, Ahsoka, they throw them out the window and say, "But what about Rey?"
Yeah. Well,
oh my god.
We all know Ahsoka's gonna end up getting killed off at the end of the Mandalorian. We all fucking know it.
It better be like
shot.
a good.
She's gonna get Thrawn's gonna get the Darksaber somehow, and he's gonna fucking slit her throat right in front of Mando, and Mando's gonna have to fucking duel Thrawn. That we all know that's gonna happen.
I am 100% okay with like when BBN, oh my god, IG-11, whenever his sacrifice at the end of the first season, was it sad? I love IG droids. I love droids in general, but IG droids, they're fire. I love them. But like, here's the thing: if he dies, like, saving everyone, at least I can go, oh well, you like this new season? It couldn't have happened without him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, you like these new Marvel movies? Iron Man died for you, right? But if it's just like what they did with Luke, they just throw him out the window. I keep saying that. They just kill off Luke.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, it's gonna be like, oh.
See,
that was for nothing.
I used to think Luke's death scene was like beautiful because like how he's looking at the twin sons and shit. I thought it was fucking art when I first saw the movie, and now I just look at him like, they wasted our childhood hero, didn't they?
Yeah. See, here's the thing with the sequels: they are experiences.
Yeah.
Art films. I don't want to be like Martin Scorsese and say something isn't art.
I would say
the end of episode
Jedi
3, Anakin. That's the real hero of my childhood. Whenever he starts killing
you watch.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When you watch the movies for the first time, you're like, "That was amazing. That was fantastic." You're literally forced to rewatch them to gain your own opinion, since there's so much of a spectacle.
I was expecting to hate Rise of Skywalker, and me and Jake we thought it was really good when we first saw it. And then you think about it. Then it took me like another rewatch, and it was after I saw it, I'm like, oh my god, that movie was pretty good.
If you see our text messages walking out of the theater late December, we're both saying it's like top 3 Star Wars movies, but then like we rewatch it and we notice like it's one of the worst Star Wars movies.
Yeah. Yeah, and the funny thing, we were both probably at the same theater at the same time, but he probably got. He was at a later showing than I was, and I was in the IMAX theater, so we never encountered each other. But we were in the same theater for the same time for probably like an hour or two. So that was
somehow Palpatine has returned.
Somehow. Yeah. We never encountered each other. We knew we were both there, but we didn't. I was looking for him. I never found him. So it's just. Yeah.
Speaking of returning, let us return to the topic because I forgot what place you're on. 7.
Yes. All right.
All right. We just did 9, right?
My number 8. This kind of pains me.
Wait, we just. Oh no, you're right. Never mind. I'm stupid. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. This is a character I wasn't a big fan of until their appearance in The Mandalorian, but now I'm really excited to see them. And that is Ahsoka. I can't wait for this show to come out because she was probably my favorite side character in The Mandalorian, actually. I loved her episode. And I honestly can't wait to see what her show's going to be like. And I assume that's the quote-unquote Rebels sequel they've been talking about. And I know this sounds bad, but I kind of hope Thrawn killed Ezra. I don't know why.
That'd be pretty cool.
You probably like turned him to the dark side. That'd be cool.
I hope Thrawn killed Ezra because it'll give Ahsoka more motivation. I honestly don't really care to see Ezra alive.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, with a good finale, like Ezra literally saved everyone there, and then they went on to help with the galaxy. He had a good ending.
Again, that would pretty much retcon Yoda saying or Obi-Wan saying how like all the Jedi are gone except like one more. And I mean, I clearly meant to be Princess Leia when it says there is another.
We'll love to see Mace Windu.
Everyone thinks Mace Windu's fucking alive. He's dead as fuck.
If Mace Windu,
Star Wars series canon, actually.
if Mace Windu survived, I really hope it's just for like a year or 2 or 3. Like if let's say Mace Windu survives, I either hope that Vader in some media gets to kill him, or in a perfect universe, in the book of Boba Fett, he explains that that's what he did shortly after. That's how he got the dent in the helmet or something. Because let Boba get a win. Mace Windu was a dick.
Speaking of Star Wars theory,
let Boba get avenged for Dad.
Speaking of Star Wars theory, did you guys see him react to Mandalorian season 2 and he started crying?
Yeah.
And Disney exec was like, "I'm gonna bully this guy."
Pablo needs fired.
Yeah, Pablo needs fired. This guy named Paul. I don't know if you guys heard about this.
A fucking ass.
Yeah. Imagine being mad that someone enjoyed a work.
Give it to Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni already. Just fire Kathleen.
Amen.
Fire Pablo Hidalgo and just give it to Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. Just do it. They actually seem to care about Star Wars
and MCU crossover? Question mark.
Oh yeah, that's a rumor.
Don't get my fucking hopes up, dude. Please don't.
There's a rumor that Robert Downey Jr. is going to be tied to the new slate of Star Wars in some way. I doubt that means like, I doubt that's gonna be like Thrawn, but I mean like, he might be someone. That'd be cool.
He'd be so weird
insane
as a Jedi.
Yeah, right when DC was rumored to be sold out to like Marvel, I was like, please don't get my hopes up and shit. Because I really want to be like a filmmaker when I get older, and my dream movie is to do a fucking DC. Because I know that I would be the perfect fan to do it. I'd have fun. And the thing is with DC, I wouldn't just use regular DC characters. I'd use fucking V for Vendetta, Watchmen, and I'd use all those other things too. Marvel, same thing. I'd use all those side characters that aren't in the main universe, like Howard the Duck would appear in it. It'd make Endgame look like shit, I tell you. It'd be the greatest film of all time. With the plot holes that makes the fans automatically hate you afterwards, even though they loved it when they first saw it.
Yeah. That's how you make movies now. Okay, Sam, what's your number 8?
All right. My number 8 is kind of high, to be honest, but it's Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I do love myself some Sam Raimi, but Doctor Strange, he's honestly not like, all right, here's the deal. The people lower on this list are better than Doctor Strange, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. And I don't think that we'll be seeing all the like the Spider-Man, and this will just be like, I think this will just be Wanda and Doctor Strange versus like Nightmare or something. I know it's gonna be like a horror movie, but to be honest, modern horror movies aren't really for me. But yeah, I'm excited for it, but it's gotta be number 8 for me. I can't put it any higher.
We know it's gonna be PG-13 and barely scared.
Yeah,
like most of Sam Raimi's modern movies. Crawl.
That movie was
Okay,
terrible.
Mr. Jake.
All right, my number 8
Paul.
is Loki, because that is the only TV show from Marvel I think that is guaranteed to be good.
That was gonna be my number 10, but I had to make it an honorable mention.
I think it's gonna be solid. I mean, Loki.
Yeah.
DB Cooper.
Endgame,
Yeah,
The fact that they're making Loki DB Cooper is insane.
Yeah.
Okay, my number 8 is kind of controversial because I think I might be one of the only people in the world to like this movie, and it does kind of tie into like the same way you like the Moon Knight figure. I like the Venom figure. Oh, spoiler! It's Venom 2.
oh no.
You see, I'd put that on this list, but I kind of forgot about it. I actually really like the first Venom movie.
I was gonna put Morbius here, and then I was like, oh wait, I only want to watch Morbius because I want to see how it ties into Venom 2. Because I have this theory that like Morbius will literally end with like a post-credit scene that just is the beginning of Venom 2, and Venom 2 will end with a post-credit scene that is the beginning of Spider-Man 3.
Mm-hmm. See, I think Morbius takes place in the Sam Raimi universe, because that's why you see the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man spray paint in the background.
I definitely forgot about Morbius existing.
I think it's a bit forgettable. That may or may not be on Jake's list.
Hey, you can't spoil my list.
Bro, Morbius? I have faith. It's like Sony movies now. Like, if you think Spider-Verse is arc, that's cool. If you think Venom, like let's say this, ready? Everyone's like Venom's bad. Venom's bad. Venom's not trying to be Shakespeare, and it doesn't have to be because it's fun to watch.
Yeah, Venom's a
For
fun
some
movie.
people.
I think I've seen that movie probably more times than like most of my favorite movies. Like I think I've seen those more than like the Dark Knight trilogy. And that's probably my favorite movie trilogy of all time, including the original Star Wars movies. But what I was saying is, I mean, Carnage is probably my favorite Spider-Man villain, only behind maybe Mysterio. So I'm really excited to see Carnage on screen. I think Woody Harrelson's a great actor, so I'm excited to see him play the role. Not who I cast as Carnage.
I think it's funny how everyone who wants to like go into filmmaking always chooses like Mysterio as one of their favorites.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? But
Hey,
yeah, back
to you, Mr. Seeker.
I wanna make a Batman trilogy, and then Marvel versus DC would be fucking great.
Fire.
Ink out.
I'd watch it.
Trilogy ever. I guarantee it.
Sam wants to make a movie based on Celtic gods.
Oh,
Yeah, mix it with a little bit of Naruto, and then you're good.
I wanna, because I also want to write comic books too. I really want to write a sequel to Watchmen that I'll be the only person that understands it, and I think it's gonna be universally panned because you don't want to write a book to a masterpiece. But I see. I think I could do it because I didn't like the TV show Doomsday Clock. I don't know how that could be a canon sequel. So I think I would be interested in making my own.
You could put your OC in it.
He's a little too similar to Rorschach, so probably not.
Keep them separate. Keep them safe.
Yeah, but I think again that Marvel DC movie. I think I would include him in there, and he'd probably fight Rorschach for like 10 seconds. Because spoiler alert, that's probably my favorite character from Watchmen. No surprise there. All right.
Number 7. Whoa. Time flies.
Did you not give your number 8?
Oh, yeah, I said Venom too.
Oh, yeah. All right. My number 7
Already.
is Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. I'm just more excited for the other 6 down below, but I am very excited for this movie. You know, and again, Sam Raimi is one of my favorite directors. I'm excited to see how Bruce Campbell's going to be in it. Mysterio. But we will see. I think Bruce Campbell will be the more comic accurate Mysterio. I think that's what they're going to do. Since he was going to be Mysterio in Spider-Man 4, which Ah, fuck. I really hope that'll get made under the MCU. Or that'll be Sony's Spider-Man movie or something. They're like, here's Tom Holland permanently. Oh, that'd be a dream come true. Andrew Garfield gets to finish his movies. Oh god, that's such a dream. That'll never happen. I mean, it's already a pipe dream seeing all three of them on screen, so let's just be thankful.
Okay. My number, were we on 7? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My number 7, Fantastic Four, because I'm only going to say this. Third time's the charm.
Yeah, alright. Yeah. I mean, if Kevin Feige's producing it, I think it's either going to be great or mediocre.
John.
I mean, if John Krasinski's in it,
I was just
with
about
his
to say
wife.
that.
10 out of 10 for me.
I heard someone else get, like, supposedly cast in the role. And even though I think John Krasinski would do a great job, I think whoever was fantastic. I forgot who it was. While you guys are naming off, I'll look who posed. It was probably one of those clickbait channels like Everything Always or something, but I'm pretty sure.
Pedro Pascal would be a pretty good Human Torch.
Yeah.
He's hot.
Who?
I'm just joking. Pedro Pascal.
No, see, I think he should either play the Thing or they need to.
He'd be a good Doctor Doom.
Oh, he'd be a great Doctor Doom. But we need to get a petition for that.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. I mean, I think he's going to be Hollywood's next Robert Downey Jr. because I mean he's in 2 of the 3 most mainstream franchises. Just put him in Marvel and then you're set.
Yeah.
I mean, Mandalorian. He didn't even do any like real acting work. He just like did mostly voice work.
Yeah, because his voice is amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
So
All right, enough pimping for Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, as Doctor Doom. That'd be really good.
So should I go next?
Yes.
All right. Dennis is probably about to leave the call again because this is about to get more controversial. My number 7 is Spider-Man 3. Mainly because I bet if Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire aren't in it, it's gonna be like it's gonna get so much hate.
It's gonna be so fucking disappointing.
Yeah, like, and I don't even think
it doesn't matter how good it is. It could be the best Spider-Man movie ever made, and I'd still be disappointed.
they're not even confirmed yet, and there's so many villains. I only see this being.
Rumor has it. Well, they claim that Andrew Garfield's already signed on.
Yeah, I only see this being another Amazing Spider-Man 2 or the Spider-Man 3. But
well, maybe they're gonna have a Sinister Six. Maybe they're just bringing back all the actors. Toby and Andrew are just in like they're like maybe Andrew's Flash Thompson and Toby's Uncle Ben.
Tom Holland should definitely recreate the dance scene.
Yes. Oh my god, all those toxic teenage girls would probably fucking drool over that shit. I gotta bring up the time I caught this girl in my class, like while we all had free time. She was tracing a PNG of Tom Holland randomly. I'm like, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And I said, and she said, oh, I just like doing this. I'm like, but why?
So weird.
Name one thing he was in besides Spider-Man before he became Spider-Man.
Uncharted.
No, before he became Spider-Man.
Oh, my bad.
I
I really like Nathan Drake.
I honestly don't think he'd be the person I'd want in that role, to be honest, because I think he's a little too young.
Can you guys hear Denis? Or is he just not talking?
I think his mic's a little broken.
He's back. I can like, I don't even know. I don't think I can hear him.
Denis.
Oh, he's
Hello?
typing. I can hear you, Matt. You said help. I can barely hear him. He's like so quiet.
Tom Holland stands got me.
The Tom Holland stands got him.
Oh shit.
Like 5 meters away from your mic, can't even hear you.
Wait, can you hear me now? Try to
Yes.
talk like this now.
Kinda.
Barely.
Come on!
You sound like you're on like a cell phone or something. Like you sound like you're on like a phone call.
Hello.
Hi.
Better.
Might have to switch
I
to
can-
Zoom.
I can hear you.
I just snapped my mic in half. How does that sound?
Sounds fine.
There we go.
Sounds like half the universe is gone.
Okay, Mr. Jake is next, correct?
Yes, I believe so.
Wait, I already said
Where he
number
went?
7, right?
I don't think so.
I did.
Wasn't it Spider-Man 3?
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. Then it's Dennis.
Okay. Wanda, Vision. Just because of how much it connects to everything else. Literally, not only is it the closest thing as of this recording, but it's also the only thing I know of that's going to connect to everything for sure. Like, I'm 95% sure the last episode's just going to have Benedict Cumberbatch in it a little bit. And I
Yeah.
hope this steers like a new way for like Marvel in terms of like movies. Like they go crazy.
I think Kevin Feige said that there's going to be a trilogy of multiverse stories, and the first one's going to be WandaVision, then Spider-Man, then Doctor Strange. Because Spider-Man's going to be in Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange going to be in Spider-Man.
I would leave I would leave this call as a joke for like dying of hype, but I'm afraid my mic's not going to work if I do that. So just picture me dying of hype.
Yeah. Isn't Spider-Man 3 coming out this year? Is it coming out? I think it's coming out in December.
16th.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Hopefully theaters are open by then. I would love to see that in theaters.
Yeah, me too. My number one I definitely want to see in theaters.
So as Halloween Kills and Batman.
Yeah, how
I would love to see my number 1 in theaters, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
see what?
My number 1, and I would love to see in theaters, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
I think theaters are going to be open by the time my number one's on.
I think my number 1, I'd much rather watch it on HBO Max. Spoiler
Whoa!
alert.
You said like the hedgehog at the end. Whoa, chili dog. HBO Max.
Yo, get your $15 subscription now. It's totally not overpriced.
Gonna see
Yeah,
Gail
yeah,
Gadot in a gold costume.
Minimum wage workers.
My dad spends his paycheck on HBO Max, and I kind of have a South Park addiction anyway, and it's not. They took it off Hulu, so it's another reason why I kind of need HBO Max. Because fuck watching cable, and it was also
You don't
it
even-
was also the cable box is also deleting all of my dad's 2.5 Men's off DVR, so I had like 200. I had 200. I had 200 South Parks on DVR. At one point.
I've been to your house. You don't even have HBO Max connected to your Hulu. You literally
No,
have
no.
a separate app for HBO Max.
Yeah.
I rate it
Whoa.
not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Me finding out just now that you can connect it to.
So
He's
do I
got a
do-
headache for some reason.
Do I do my number 6 or?
You're welcome. Yes, do it.
All right. My number
He's
6.
in the background there.
This was in my top 5, but I had to move it to number 6. I can't wait for this movie, The Suicide Squad.
Whoa, just went quiet.
Yeah.
The first one was that
We all
bad.
died of hype.
Hype.
In gun we trust. So let's all take a moment of silence to pray for James Gunn, hoping that he can manage not only Guardians of the Galaxy but the Suicide Squad.
I mean, it was confirmed to be R-rated, so that's already good.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yes, sir.
Thank God. And on HBO Max, so we don't have to worry about getting a ticket.
Is John Cena gonna get his own show as Peacemaker? I
Yeah.
think I heard that. Oh,
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
There's also
could get watchable.
2 new characters that were revealed for that.
I'm not gonna be able to watch that. I can't even see that. I can't even picture it. Edit.
Man, I had a real good time with Bumblebee because I couldn't even see him, dude. That movie was a little
Yeah, that-
heavy.
Yo, there was like there's these scenes where that kid was talking to no one. It was crazy. I was like, wow, there's no villain in this movie.
What movie?
Bumblebee.
Oh yeah, there was no villain in that movie. Pretty much. I thought Megatron was going to be the villain, to be honest.
No, wasn't it Blitzwing, that Transformer?
Yeah.
Oh my
What?
God, I almost
Yeah,
said
even though
Transformers.
even though Blitzwing looked exactly like Starscream.
I don't know anything
Don't
about
even get me started.
Transformers.
They finally get their G1 designs, and then they're just like, let's just take these colors and just push it over here.
Let's just make Blitzwing look like Starscream for no reason.
Oh,
Disappoint me.
number 6, I would put Loki because Tom Hiddleston is great for the character. The show looks interesting, and if they bring in King the Conqueror, I think they said he's going to be in Quantumania. If he's in before that, I would love to see that character. And so number 6 is Loki for that reason.
I hope Kang isn't the main villain of Ant-Man and the Wasp 3 because I think that would be really weird. I hope it's just like a post-credit scene setting him up for the next movie.
Yeah. Or like, can we talk about how weird that is? Ant-Man movie.
I mean,
He's
Ant-Man...
fighting, it's a classic Marvel situation. He's fighting he's fighting the same power set. Second Ant-Man movie, low time thief and a person with powers who can phase through walls. And then the third movie is gonna be fight time god now. It's like such a giant step up. It's like thief god. Like, okay, we need to chill out here. I mean, like that's what I'm saying. He better not be like the main villain, or else.
No, I hope he just has a cameo, to be honest.
Yeah, or like
maybe
they set him up as like a side character.
Make the main villain Egghead. Petition.
He's dead.
Humpty Dumpty.
Oh, I guess we never saw the body. Humpty. That's how imagine the movie's like 30 minutes long because Ant-Man just walks up to him while he's sitting down like a building and just pushes him off. Manslaughter.
Humpty Dumpty.
All
How,
right.
How are like none of these superheroes in jail? They've all killed like many people.
Yeah. I mean, watch Michael Keaton's Batman movie. How many people did he kill in that? I don't kill. I mean, you just fucking killed like 8 people right there. You even killed the Joker. You killed the fucking Joker, the one character you're not supposed to kill. And say why killing's immoral and shit. Yet you
I'm not
literally...
gonna kill
You know what else is immoral? Sex between
What?
those who are not married. I read that straight out of Boba Fett's book.
Yes! Sir!
That's why Boba Fett doesn't have any little Boba Fetts running around, because he doesn't have any kids. Or that's because he's not married. There's no Mrs. Boba Fett.
There's no Camino.
Yeah, he can't clone himself.
Actually, wait.
My daddy made me a very good little boy.
So, how did Django get all the sperm to create all of those?
Whoa.
Bro, you saw the alien that like cloned them. You know, the one with the long neck?
Yeah.
I mean, she was bad.
You
Not
get what
gonna
I'm getting
lie.
at.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with the
The
Django.
whole planet is her eggs.
I hit that.
I would too.
Imagine just like, look out your window and you see,
Throat.
as we call it. quote,
I just noticed we all have something Star Wars on our profile picture.
Oh, shoot. Well, mine's more found at the study of Jesus Christ, but shit.
Yeah. well, mine's
Stupid
double Star
joke.
Wars because I have Darth Vader and then she's actually on the planet Mustafar. So that's.
Whoa, that makes Sam's triple Star Wars because he has Obi-Wan, Anakin, and they're on Mustafar.
Yeah, and
Wow.
Palpatine, who orchestrated the thing.
Palpatine's just chilling. He's vibing.
Let's fight.
Honestly, if they gave Palpatine sunglasses in Rise of Skywalker, I probably would watch it more. I would be like, this is actually good.
If they
All
just
I
try
have to
to make a mess of the movie.
Wait,
it wouldn't be
that's
that
hot.
hard.
Okay, who's next?
All right. Yeah, Jake, you go.
My number 6, because it's so close, January 15th, it's WandaVision. I mean, there's a lot of reasons to watch this show.
It's the first MCU project in almost 2 years.
That's true. That is true. And so it's pretty hype, not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, gonna be. I think I'm gonna piss off Mr. Seeker here by saying this. The Batman. It should be higher. I understand that.
Yes, it should be. Yes.
But I'm only saying that because the other things are not. They're not all closer, but they're all more than I know of. So I know more about the Batman than most of them. But like, I'm talking about like story wise. I have no idea where the Batman's gonna go. And if the theories that are coming out are true, I probably gonna be like number 1 or 2. Since I don't know what's happening yet, and I just know about the Riddler, I'm gonna put it here. But it's easily like these last couple are just easily swappable for each other. I'm just very indecisive. I literally, while making my profile picture, could not decide what hand to put the Bible in. So I'm very indecisive as a person.
All right, my number 5, and this should be, but my number 5 is the Snyder Cut. Once again, mentioned on this list because, again, I think Zack Snyder's a great director and he's really underrated. So let's see this movie.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't have the Snyder Cut on my list.
Whoa!
Whoa there!
Whoa! Get out!
I kind of just, not gonna lie, kind of forgot about it until I heard it. I'm like, oh dang, you know what? Too late now.
Yeah, I forgot about it too until I revised my list.
But regardless, my number 5 is Secret Invasion, because I love Samuel L. Jackson, the Skrulls. I read this like 400-page comic book when I was little about Skrulls, and ever since then I like them. I have no clue why they're so interesting to me, but that is why they are number 5
Yeah,
on my list.
I picked up the Kree Skrull War comic book, but yeah, I mean, it's one of my honorable mentions. I'm pretty excited for it. Jake, you go.
Well, Jake would go, except he's posting pictures of the monk.
Hey, it's the new religion out right now. It's the new hit trend. Oh my god.
It's the new hip thing.
All right. Number 5, right?
Burrito.
Yeah, 5.
My number 5 is the Batman, because if you watch the trailer, it might be far away, maybe over a year away, but if you watch the trailer, you are hype instantly. So
This closing here, Jake just watched the trailer for the first time like last night.
okay.
I mean,
I didn't even know it existed. All right.
It's easily one of the best trailers to come out of the past, like of COVID.
oh yeah,
Like,
oh yeah.
just watching him pummel that skeleton face guy.
Man,
Robert
I was laughing so
Pattinson.
hard at that.
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Batmanson.
All right.
Robert at my son. Okay. 1 second, let me look at my list because I'm a clown. I don't have it memorized. Ah, yes, Kenobi. I have wanted a Kenobi show for so long. I love Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yes, bro. When Matt threw his lungs out doing that line, that's one of the moments I knew that this is one of the best characters. Kenobi is in Rebels, like the Twilight of the Apprentice episode in Rebels. I painted 2 scenes from because I just love Kenobi slowly going from this. Oh well, you know what? You're a little bitch from in Clone Wars, like talking like that, to being like super wise and just being like, Force takes as much as it gives. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Just like him being super wise. There is no defeat. There is only the path to the end. You know what I mean? And I'm so excited to see how he got there. I hope we get PTSD. I hope we get references. There's hunting down Jedi. I mean, I hope we get like everything we can get. I think it'd be cool.
I hope we either see him duel an Inquisitor, Maul, or Vader.
Yeah. Oh my God. I was thinking. So they could do the Maul remake, and if they do that, I really hope it's like literally just 1-to-1 because that's like perfect.
Yeah.
That seems perfect. Or they could make an Inquisitor and hear me out here. Inquisitor Starkiller. I'm down Kenobi.
Oh, yeah.
Because Starkiller um, Starkiller was actually planned for the season 2 finale in Rebels as one of the main Inquisitors. I think
Really?
they realized, oh wait, we shouldn't do that if he's a Grand Inquisitor, unless he's a Grand Inquisitor. No, not Luke with 2 U's. Not Luke with 2 U's. Yes, that's why I do that. I get the monk to shoot it.
Yeah. See.
Okay.
I think the Sith version of Starkiller was pretty much what they based Inquisitors off of, but I think they should have made it to where I think they should have made it to where Starkiller was like disfigured and he became the Grand Inquisitor. But
They can do that. Oh, the Grand Inquisitor now, yeah.
They showed him back in the Jedi Temple and stuff. So
Yeah. But they could do like, oh, Grand Inquisitor's dead. Who's next up? And Vader could be like, I'm training this kid. But then again, you lose the whole like, is he good or is he bad? But then again, good. Then you have to force him into the plots of the original trilogy. I mean, you could literally.
I think Starkiller deserves his own Disney Plus show. They just need to remake all the Force Unleashed and just make that a show.
Hell yeah.
That'd be amazing.
I was kind of disappointed when Rey, like at the end of like the Rise of Skywalker, even though like I know it would have been too OP. I mean, why not go the extra mile? Whenever like all the ships are falling out of the air and she raises her hand up, I thought she was gonna catch all the ships. And at least I would have been like, Sky. That's a.
They should have just went all out in that movie and just not have cared. I mean, they kind of half did that, and they were just like, man, maybe we should try. And then the movie turned out terribly. But they should just went full Avengers Endgame and just went crazy and just added
if you're gonna,
everything they could think of.
In the words of Michael Keaton, Batman, you want to go nuts? Let's go nuts. It's not you want to go nuts? Let's go, kind of nuts.
Yeah.
All right. Oh,
number 4 now.
Thank God Denis just did his, because now I can use that to play into my next one, because my number 4 is Flashpoint.
Whoa!
Yeah, which Michael Keaton is going to be reprising his role as Batman. Fuck yeah! And
let's go.
Supposedly, the rumor is, I actually hear this is breaking news, Michael Keaton is going to be the DCEU's new Batman, which is pretty exciting. I think he's gonna. I hope they make him like a Dark Knight Returns thing, even though that's kind of what they did with Ben Affleck. But just
they did it with Ben Affleck without saying up any of it for Ben Affleck.
Yeah, but like I think they should like completely adapt the Dark Knight Returns and do a Dark Knight Returns movie with Michael Keaton. I think that'd be awesome.
It's fun to see people like Tobey Maguire fans and like Michael Keaton fans just gain one, hopefully.
Yeah, I know. I hope Christian Bale comes back in Flashpoint, dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
they should just go all out.
All of these Michael Keaton movies are all of these Michael Keaton multiverse movies. Oh, I'm so excited because it's like who's gonna
multi-Keaton verse.
Like I hear that in Flashpoint there's a rumor Nicolas Cage might be Tim Burton's Superman, which is pretty fucking funny because he was gonna play Superman. I mean, that could be why Linda Carter was spoiler alert in Wonder Woman 84. I mean, instead of making her that goddess or whatever, they should say she's another Wonder Woman.
Hell yeah. I mean, when that first happened, I was like, no way. And then they said her name, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I'm so glad she's in there. But at the same time, oh.
Yeah, then she's probably not going to be in Flashpoint. But, see, I love Flashpoint. I think it's a great story arc. And, even though I'm pretty excited about Michael Keaton being Batman, I kind of hope Thomas Wayne's also in there as well, because the guy that played him, because again he was the comedian and he was a bit of a dick in that movie. Yet I think he'd be a really good Thomas Wayne Batman. And I think
you talk about Jeffrey D. Morgan.
Yeah, Jeffrey D. Morgan. Yeah, him. Yeah, I think
Negan, boy.
I think he'd be fucking great in that role. They gave it to him. They need
but they're probably not going to
a Batman movie with him in it. I think I'd pay money. It's good money to see that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But whatever. See, I guess it was either that or Keaton, so I'll take Michael Keaton, throw him back up, I guess.
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage, I'm a man of steel. I'm gonna fly. Watch me fly.
No, not the kryptonite! No, not the kryptonite!
I think they need to bring back all of the
Bring
Joker's
on
to
the
that,
kryptonite.
and they should dig up Heath Ledger's corpse and have him show up as the Joker.
Bro!
And
That's not okay!
They need to bring back all of the Jokers to fight all of the Batmans, even George Clooney.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and George Clooney would have been a good Bruce Wayne, but he was a
wow.
terrible Batman.
Before we go into all these gay parody things, let's get back on track. Sam, what's your next one?
We're on number 4, correct? Because
Yeah,
I kind of.
Number 4.
Alright. Indiana Jones, the 5th installment.
Wait, what?
It's under direction
Did you put it on the
of.
list?
Yeah, Disney owns Lucasfilms, and so it's Disney. All right.
I'm gonna toss my laptop across the room right now. That would absolutely. Oh.
All right. James Mangold is directing it, and he did Logan, in Ford versus Ferrari. So I expect it to be really good, and I love Indiana Jones, and Harrison Ford's gonna be him. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that.
Let's bring Shia LaBeouf back.
After that 4th movie, they're making another one?
Yes, sir. It's probably gonna be better than the 4th one.
Oh, definitely.
Absolutely.
Petition to bring back Shia.
Okay, I would move it on my
Love
list, but
Shia
I
LaBeouf.
don't want to like change my list too much. I'm just gonna say this right now. If I knew that we were allowed to put that on a list, that would be like tied for number 1. I
Disney.
love the Indiana Jones movie so much, and after what they did to Han and Force Awakens, I'm just praying. I'm praying to the Disney gods that they don't do something like that to him.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I agree.
Probably kill him off before Harrison
sorry.
Ford dies. No offense.
Get off my plane.
What'd you say?
Harrison Ford fled.
What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
All right, Jake, you go.
All right, my number 4, probably gonna be the most underrated film of 2021, Morbius.
Let's go.
Because
Me and you are the only ones who want to see that movie.
well, yeah, but the cast list is insane on that movie. They have J.K. Simmons on there as J. Jonah Jameson. I can't even say that name fast. They have Venom. For some reason, I didn't even hear this, but Jake Gyllenhaal's on there as Mysterio.
Yeah.
And hopefully, my boy Jared can come back after the Joker. So
He would have
yeah.
been such a great Joker too if it wasn't for everything that surrounded him in Suicide Squad.
All right, I'm gonna go on a little tangent. Okay, here's my
Alright.
theory on what's happened. Crack my neck. Morbius, halfway through the movie, I feel. Oh no, the PC's run out of power. 1 second, boys. I'm gonna be on my phone for a minute here. My PC was like, "Oh wait, you're gonna rant about Morbius again?" Here we go.
oh no, can you guys hear him?
I can't.
Hello,
Okay, we
Hi.
can hear you.
fellow gamers.
Alright.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Morbius, I feel, is gonna end like in the prison. Right? He's gonna be in the prison because Sony always puts the last shot of their movie in the prison. And I think that Morbius is gonna end with him escaping prison, meeting Vulture, meeting Scorpion, breaking them out with to all escape. And then that's going to lead into a post-credit scene where we see Carnage was in the same prison and he escapes, which leads into Venom 2, which will end with Venom not being able to defeat Carnage and either finding out about Spider-Man being the killer or being transported to Spider-Man's universe. And that'll lead into a Tom Holland versus Venom fight starting in Spider-Man 3, which gets quickly resolved, and Spider-Man 3 will just be like a crazy roller coaster of a film. Okay, sorry.
I think Venom should be Tom Holland's villain for Spider-Man 3. If you ask me, just kind of how they all have like at least one major villain. But all right, so here's my Morbius theory, and this would make this my favorite movie of 2021, except for Spider-Man 3. And that is, we find out that the reason why Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man is missing. Yeah, I already said. I believe that that's the Spider-Man in this universe, and he has gone missing for years. This is because he retired so he could live a life with MJ after Spider-Man 3. However, in Tom Holland's Spider-Man 3, he has to come out of retirement because all of his villains are banding together because they somehow came back from the grave. Morbius took place in that universe. So I
We have
think
to talk about this sometime. When
So
you and
I-
Jake should do this as a podcast discussion. You guys should say who's going to be the Sinister Six because we know it's happening.
All right. So I think there's either going to be multiple Sinister Six teams, but I think the main one is going to be Alfred Molina as Doc Ock, Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin, Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio, Thomas Hayden Church as Sandman, Michael Keaton as Vulture. Was that 5?
And Jamie Foxx?
Yeah, and Jamie Foxx as Electro. I think that's going to be the main team. I don't know
I'd
if
be
he's
down.
going to be leading, but I think it might be Mysterio, since Mysterio seems to be the main villain of this universe for Spider-Man.
I'm down. I'm down for it. Oh, I should probably do my next number. Okay, my next number, 4. Okay, pretty high on the list. Should be lower probably closer to 1. But Doctor Strange 2, because not only did I love the first movie, but like I'm just really excited to see Raimi direct a movie again. That's like a superhero movie. But one of the big things is, holy crap, I think they're gonna let him go nuts, and that's what I want.
Yeah.
I want a Marvel movie that doesn't feel like the Marvel movies that we have today now.
If Nightmare is the main villain, I hope he's like a monster from Evil Dead.
Hell yeah.
I think
I
they're.
hope he looks like it.
I think it's the opposite of letting Raimi go nuts. I think they're pulling back on him because they're not giving him the R rating. They're not giving him the horror aspect. I feel like there should be a slight transition to like R rating territory.
Army of Darkness was pretty good. It was PG-13.
Yeah, Army of Darkness is my favorite of the trilogy, but
God, you shouldn't talk about the Evil Dead or you'll get copyrighted from 6 different ways because it's owned by like 6 different companies.
Wait, guys. What if the post-credits of Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness is Bruce Campbell coming out as Ash, and like right after the final battle, he's like, groovy.
Go to the game, baby.
Yo!
Oh,
I'd love that.
I would freak out if the Evil Dead universe was connected to the MCU. Because that's where he woke up at the end of Army of Darkness, like at that end of the bad ending. That's where he woke up. He woke up in the main timeline in the MCU.
I'd be so down.
That'd be so fucking cool.
Young Ash Williams CGI would look terrible, but I mean, I'm down.
No,
for it.
not CGI. Just like the one from Ash vs. Evil Dead. Just have Bruce Campbell show
I
up.
haven't even seen the 3rd season of that show.
I haven't even watched it, other than that one clip of him at the sperm bank that you showed me.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
That was pretty great. I think I should binge that show tonight. We'll see.
Sam's been real quiet because he has no idea what the hell Evil Dead's about.
It's one of the best horror franchises, I'd say. I didn't really like the remake, but some people do.
I think that's like one of the only like franchises or horror franchises where the first movie is the worst, at least in my opinion.
I think the remakes,
Yeah.
I think the remake's the worst, but I'd say constructively, the first one's the worst. Because Evil Dead 2 is pretty much just a remake of the first one.
Yeah, me and my brother
Oh.
tried to watch the first one, and it was really cheesy and corny. And
Evil Dead
Well,
2
that's
is my favorite.
That's one of
Alright.
the reasons it's so amazing that's the first one, because that's actually a film. Evil Dead itself with Bruce Campbell was actually itself a remake of a project that Raimi did when he was a kid with a bunch of friends, like when he was a teen. Okay, sorry, Mr. Seeker.
All right.
Good.
Number 3, I've teased this before. Boba Fett, the Bible of Boba Fett, or sorry, the Book of Boba Fett.
No, you were right the first time.
The Bible of Boba Fett. I am very excited for this show to see Boba Fett practicing his faith, going around door to door throughout the galaxy, saying, "Do you accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior?" I can't wait to see that. No, but being serious, I love the Mandalorian. That teaser, him showing up at Jabba's palace and shooting Bib Fortuna in the face, shooting him in the face, gunning him down, and taking the throne had me so excited, and I could not wait to see more. So yeah, Book of Boba Fett's mine.
should I go next?
No. All right, this is extremely controversial. And I just gotta say this before I say it. I'm not a weeaboo. All right.
Oh no.
I kind of am, but not a major one.
I watched like 90% of Naruto. I'm about to finish it. Regardless, I'm really excited about that because there's like all the original
Which one? What'd you say?
anime series, all the Star Wars Visions, all the anime people. Very excited about that because anime is cool. Star Wars is the best, and you mix together, you make the coolest, best thing ever. And yeah, I'm excited about it.
Again, to bring up knockoff Brie Larson, I can't tell you how many anime she's probably recommended to me at this point.
The only anime I've ever seen is like the entirety of Dragon Ball.
Yeah, discounting Dragon Ball, My Hero Academia is the only anime I really like. But I'm interested to check out Danganronpa.
You know, Hellseeker, bro. You have girls that actually talk to you? Cringe.
Yeah, of course.
Cringe. Okay.
All the time, actually.
Jake?
My number 3? That was that was a weird transition. My number 3 is Kenobi, or Darth Maul. How he would say it. I don't want to replicate
Kenobi.
That. Yeah, you can go ahead and do that. But yeah, Kenobi. Okay, his mic cut out. So yeah, Kenobi. Because I mean, who doesn't want a Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show, or Ben Kenobi if you're like old or something? But yeah, who doesn't want a Kenobi TV show?
Bro, Obi-Wan Kenobi more like dating Satine so he could get a jetpack so he can have mobile high ground.
I'm curious how far this is from A New Hope, because how is he going to transform from Ewan McGregor to Alec Guinness in like 10 years?
Bro, a lot of stress and a lot of hardcore drugs.
And a lot of Tatooine's.
A lot of that sand. The white sand.
I don't
Bro.
like sands. It runs its course.
First episode is Ewan McGregor just sitting there and he goes,
I love sands.
Hi, I'm Obi-Wan Kenobi and I'm addicted to heroin. And then it pans around and there's like a bunch of rock people. He's built rock friends to keep him company. And they're all just like, hi Kenobi, but it's just Ewan McGregor saying it with a different voice. He's like, hi Kenobi.
Yeah,
That's what it should be.
It's hallucinations and
one of the best
Anakin.
lines- I think one of the lines he should say is when he's fighting like sand people or an Inquisitor or even Vader, if he throws, I think he should use the sand to take one of them down. And at the end, he should have a one-liner saying, "Man, I love sand."
Wow.
I don't like sand.
Wow. I hope they bring Hayden Christensen back and they do a
He's
flashback. I mean, he's coming back, but he should come back just to do a flashback where he goes, where Obi-Wan's like in the middle of a battle with like Star Killer, for instance, and he's holding a lightsaber down, he's getting pinned down, and then he looks over and he has a fistful of sand, and it's a flashback, and Hayden Christensen goes, I don't like sand, it's coarse and rough and it gets everywhere, and he just tosses sand at Star Killer's eyes, and Star Killer goes, ow! And that's how the fight ends.
So
That's good.
who else needs to do number 3?
I think Denis needs to.
Oh shit. Easy. Spider-Man Trace. I'm so excited for this film. Just because of all the rumors about it connecting so much to Morbius and Venom 2. It's gonna be this year's gonna be like a comic book